Hey, Facebook Live. It's your girl, Dr. V. Hold on, let me switch my connection. Come on in, you guys. Come on in. Let me share this broadcast. You guys, today we're going to talk about change. I know y'all are like, Dr. V's been on 2 times already. This is time number 3. What in the world is going on? Yeah, y'all going to get a lot of Dr. V today, okay? So just come on in, get ready, get your mind right, because you know I'm getting ready to come with some truth. Absolutely. So listen, you guys, let me ask you something. What changes do you need to make? Hey, Stacy. Hey, Sharita, what's going on? Hey, Terrence. Listen, you guys, I'm telling you, I really want you to think about this. What changes do you need to make in your life? Listen, I know it's lunchtime, right? Perfect time to have this conversation because, listen, let's get real. Oh, Terrence, I know you love me. Yes, boo, I want lunch. Yes, I want a Chili's, the chicken quesadilla salad. Thank you. Extra dressing. All right. So listen, I'm excited because we're talking about change. Hey, David, how you doing, man of God? Good to see you. We're talking about change. So let's talk about change, okay? Let's talk about change and let's talk about why change is necessary and what changes you need to make in order to see the changes that you desire to see in your life. Well, I don't know if you guys can tell, but my face is thinning out. Y'all see that? Double chin going away. Listen, I can see bones. Listen, come on, y'all. Listen, I'm telling you, I've made some changes, right? And I'm going to tell you why I made these changes and the changes that I still need to make. Now, there's some changes I've not mastered. I've not mastered my diet. But what I am doing consistently is making sure I get my workout in. I might get there late, but I'm there, okay? So I'm getting my workout in. This morning, I had an amazing workout. It was tough. It was stuff that we normally don't do. Hadn't really done most of the exercises before, but I got it in. And you guys are going to wonder, why in the world are we seeing so much of Dr. V? Like so much of Dr. V. Well, it's because I want you guys to be able to see that change is possible when you do the work. Change is absolutely possible when you do the work, but you've got to do the work. And I'm not afraid to take you on the journey with me. Not just the good days, right? Not just the days when I get it all right, but the days when I get it wrong, right? I want you to see that this journey is real for me. This is not something that is designed to sell some products. This is about my life. This is about my lifestyle. I was literally listening to a conversation about some things that have come out about metformin. Right? Any of you who are diabetic may be familiar with metformin. Metformin is a very popular drug that's prescribed to diabetic people. It's pre-insulin, right? Before you take the insulin, they'll put you on the metformin. Well, you guys, some research has found, hold on, let me pull it up because I don't want to just be going off of hearsay. Listen. There is a nationwide recall of metformin. A nationwide recall of metformin, right? And there are some issues associated with metformin. Now, listen, there is an ingredient in metformin that is there in unacceptably. This is what they say, right? The FDA issues recall alert for metformin ER products. On May 28th, the FDA announced that it has asked 5 pharmaceutical firms to voluntarily recall products containing extended release formulations of metformin hydrochloride, a drug frequently prescribed to patients with type 2 diabetes to manage blood glucose levels. The recall stems from a recent series of tests that revealed that unacceptably high levels of N-nitrosodimethylamine, a probable human carcinogen, because that means it's associated with causing cancer, right? In several lots of metformin extended release products. It says, now that we've identified some metformin products that do not meet our standards, we're taking action, said Patrizia Cavazzoni, MD, acting director of the agency's Center for Drug Evaluation and Research, in a press release. As we have been doing since this impurity was first identified, we will communicate as new scientific information becomes available and will take further action if appropriate. Listen, yes, they have found unacceptably high levels of a human carcinogen in metformin. Now, I don't know about you, but I have people in my family who are diabetic. And some of them have been taking metformin, and not just taking it, but they've been on it for a long time, right? And so we often wonder, why are all of these things happening? Can I help somebody? Can I help somebody? When we talk about illnesses like diabetes and high blood pressure, a lot of them can be navigated by changing your diet, starting to exercise, detoxing your body, making sure you have the appropriate vitamins and minerals in your body. Now, I don't want anyone to think or allude to the fact that I am saying that Tava's products will cure diabetes or high blood pressure. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is that it is a well-known fact that these particular illnesses, which are prevalent in the African American community, can be modified by changes in our diet and working out, getting proper exercise. Listen, there are some things that you can do. I literally know for me that because on my husband's side of the family, diabetes runs in the family, not so much on my side. On my side, it's the high blood pressure, right? So we've got different things going, but both of them are challenges. But both of them can be mediated and mitigated by making conscious decisions to change our diets and getting proper exercise. So for me, that's one of my big things of why I'm doing. Metformin is also given to people who have PCOS. Wow. You guys, listen. These medications, a lot of them have a lot of unintended side effects. Yes, they'll alleviate one part, but then there's something else that comes along with it. The FDA has officially asked 5 pharmaceutical companies to voluntarily recall some metformin products voluntarily. Now, you know that's what happens before they make them recall it, right? So they're trying to avoid a big scandal, and so they're allowing the companies, the pharmaceutical companies, to do it first, okay? Why am I saying this to you guys? I want to make sure. Oh my gosh, Sharita, you were taking it? Wow. I want to make sure that I'm doing what I can do to make the changes that I need to make in order for my health to be improved, for me to be at maximum health. And that means that I got to detox stuff out of my system. People think detox is for people that want to lose weight or for big people. No. Everyone needs to detox, no matter how skinny you are. You need to detox because we have all these chemicals and toxins that come into our systems through our skin, through the air we breathe, through the food we eat. Listen, we need to detox. And that's why every day, y'all, and I'm so mad because I didn't get my tea in yesterday. And I felt it today too, right? Every day, I detox with this Kai Detox tea. Like one sachet will help me to detox, right? I put it in 10 to 12 ounces of water, shake it up, and I drink it. It helps me to get those toxins out of my body daily. Why? The toxins go in daily. I want them out daily. Normally when people talk about detox, they do like a 2-3 day week detox, a 7-day detox, right? But the reality is we constantly have toxins coming into our body, and I'm constantly going to be detoxing my body because if stuff is constantly going in, I want it to constantly come out. Not only that, but when you are detoxing, when you're pushing that stuff out of your system, you got to replenish your body, right? And so I replenish my body with my Valet 30. Valet 30 is a liquid vitamin, right? And it's amazing because it has vitamins A through zinc in it, right? A through zinc. And it has vitamin D in it. Now, let me tell you why this is important. I want to make some connections for you. So my daughter just had my granddaughter, Brooklyn, baby Brooklyn, okay? And baby Brooklyn was slightly jaundiced, okay? She was slightly jaundiced, okay? Now, Listen, this is what I'm going to say because I want you guys to hear me. Hold on. I want y'all to hear what I'm saying, and I want you to get it. Brooklyn was slightly jaundiced. Okay? I'm going to read to you what it says. Okay? Jaundice is caused by excess bilirubin, which is formed when hemoglobin, the part of the red blood cells that carries oxygen, is broken down as a part of the normal process of recycling old and damaged red blood cells. Normally, the bilirubin is processed by the liver and excreted into the digestive tract. Okay? Now, listen. When we talk about jaundice and we talk about these things, there are things that can be done to assist you in avoiding these things, right? So when we're talking about these babies, right? When we're talking about these babies, it's a common condition, particularly in babies born before 38 weeks gestation and some breastfed babies, okay? And some breastfed babies. Now, listen, there are things that the mom's body needs and the baby's body needs that can be assisted by getting proper minerals and nutrients. Just saying, right? So when we're talking about this, we notice that a baby is jaundiced when their skin is a little more yellow, or their on their abdomen or their legs it looks yellow, or the whites of their eyes are a little yellow. And we've got to know that when we see these things, there are things that must take place. So here we go. Listen. Again, it goes back to those toxins, right? Those toxins. You all, I'm so determined that my daughter will get what she needs in order for her body to restore itself, having just had a baby. So I have started giving her giving her like she's a child, like she is not a child, right? But every day when I take my shot of Valet 30, I give her shot of Valet 30, right? Now, as a breastfeeding mother, it's very important that she has vitamins, minerals, and nutrients in her body. But it's really important that she has vitamin D in her body. And Valet 30 has vitamin D in it, particularly with her not being able to really go outside and get vitamin D naturally from the sunlight. This is going to give her vitamin D. That's significant. Not only that, a big part of repairing your body when you've just had a baby is that when you're nursing, et cetera, your uterus is contracting. Those contractions can hurt. But listen, we have Camu in our Valet 30, which help eases pain, okay, with cramping, right? Like when you're having premenstrual cramps or menstrual cramps, it helps with that. So listen, we have some superfoods in here, like acai. We have Camu, and we have pomegranate juice. We have amla fruit powder, right? So we've got all of these things in here, which our bodies need. Y'all, we need vitamins, minerals, and nutrients in our body, and it freaking tastes good to me. Like, I love it, right? So detox, replenish, right? But the other thing is, you need energy, because if you're detoxing, one of the first things that happens is your energy level gets low. Why? You're not eating what you're normally eating. So your body is saying, hey, wait a minute, what's going on? What's happening, right? So things are going out, but you need energy. So I use my Vita Plus, which is an energy booster, a metabolism booster. I just was looking at somebody's post and they said, man, I wish my metabolism would speed up. Well, I love Vita Plus because it does exactly that, but that's not all it does. It also will help you because it has in it vitamins and minerals, probiotics, enzymes, right? To work on a cellular level to increase your energy level. It may also increase muscle growth and help regulate your metabolism. You all listen. Oh, the amla fruit that helps with the cramp. Thank you, Sharita. Okay. So listen. When we're talking about these products, we're not just talking about them because we just want to sell them. This Vita Plus also helps you with focus and clarity. As someone who was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, one of the things that happens, one of the additional things that comes along with fibromyalgia is what's known as foggy brain. Foggy brain also shows up in depression. It shows up during pregnancy also, right? But it's where you know what you want to say or you know what you're thinking, but it's not coming clearly. This will help with that and elevate your mood. So it helps with your mood as well. These products are amazing. And with the things that are coming out, like, you got to really be careful. And I made a conscious decision to create change in my life. Change for me. I'm not saying these products cure anything. I'm not saying that at all. I'm making no medical claims. But what I am saying is that we know that there's some things that we can do consciously and actively to change our eating habits, to change our diet, to change what comes in our body as well as what goes out of our bodies in order to increase our health and the long term and the longevity of our lives. Okay, that's what this is for me. So when I take my Kai Detox tea and I'm detoxing, it's because I know I've got toxins in my body that have to go out. When I take my Valet 30, it's because I know I've got things that need to be replenished. And when I'm getting ready to work out, the glucosamine and it helps with my joints. Like, I'm getting ready to be 54. I don't know if you guys have seen my workouts, but they're not for the faint at heart, right? I work out for real, right? So the glucosamine helps me with that, along with the other vitamins and minerals, right? And then this Vita Plus helps me with my focus and my clarity so that I'm on point and I can think and I can get things done. The combination of these three products have increased my productivity. It's doubled my productivity over the past, I started the middle of April, over the past 2.5, almost 3 months, right? I literally have seen an increase in productivity because these products have increased my health, my energy, and my focus, and my ability to endure. So you guys, I don't know what changes that you need to make, but know this: change is a matter of decision and then action. Before you can take the action, you've got to make a decision. And I made a decision that I want to live a long, healthy life. My husband's grandmother just celebrated her 94th birthday. 94, right? 94. His great grandmother, she lived to be like 112, 113. They don't know for real because there are conflicting dates that have been thrown out there. But she lived to be about 112, 113. There's longevity in his genes, right? But it doesn't mean that he is not required to do some things for his health. Make a decision today. Make a decision that you choose your health, that you choose healthy living, and then take the necessary action. If you need assistance on the journey and you need to get some products to help you make this change in your life, definitely hit me up or the person who shared this video, because I'm telling you, change is possible if you make the decision and engage in the action. But change with support makes all the difference in the world. Listen, you guys, I love you guys to life and life more abundant. If you know anyone who is on metformin, please tell them to Google what's going on with metformin right now. You don't have to give them the information, but tell them to Google it so they can make themselves aware and educated on what's going on with the things that they're taking. Love you guys to life and life more abundant. Have an amazing day. Be blessed.